Yo guys, what's up? What's good? How you guys doing? Hope you guys are having fun. How you guys doing? This is your boy Daki. I'm so happy to be in your faces. Trust me, it's COBD close of business day, and obviously everybody at the point is about going to their houses. It looks like it was going to rain today, but then it did not rain, and we are so grateful. The fact that it did not rain, yeah, you could see the fact that people were so happy about that because if it had rained, trust me, a lot of persons really don't like the fact that it will rain because traffic and all of that. But then, thank goodness it rained actually, but then not like as severe as it have been. Anyways, I'm happy to be in your faces. I love you guys like so much, and it's a place to be actually. This is Gospel Life News where I bring you updates concerning music and across the country. Trust me, I have amazing updates for you guys. Straight off the begin our news with Ololade Asake, amazing guys who is doing good for himself as we speak. We saw at the point where for the BET was nominated for two categories alongside Viewers Choice Awards and the Best New International Act for the year. Amazing one for Asake. Big one to him. With Olorun, Awodi, 230, Sunshine, Mogbe, Basquiat, Amapiano with Olamide, What's Up My G, I believe, introduction. Remember, Lonely at the Top, Great Guy, and Yoga. To mention the fact that just one collaboration, 13 songs were done by Asake alone. Asake really outdid himself on this one, and trust me, it was an amazing project to see. We saw where the work of art was actually, okay, it was not in top three of the USA Apple Music. That was an amazing one. We saw Gift and Cost number one, Metro Boomin number two, and then Work of Art as number three. At the same time, it became number two on the UK Apple Music, Living Dave and Central C as number one. Massive one to Ashake at the time. We saw Work of Art being number one on UAE Apple Music, and obviously at the time, it occupied the 1 to 12 on Nigerian Apple Music top chart. Um, for this guy, a lot of person know him as the landlord. So whenever I drop a project, by hook or by crook, one way or the other, Ashake finds a way to get to number one. And obviously, this time was no exception because he came through on that one and then he occupied number 1 to 12 at the time. And moving on, we saw Work of Art topping charts in 15 countries, inclusive of Benin, Benin Republic, Cameroon, Cote d'Ivoire, Gambia, Ghana, Guinea-Bissau, Liberia, Mali, Nigeria, Qatar, Senegal, Sierra Leone, Tanzania, and Uganda. At the time, moving on, we saw also where it was chatting about 80 countries at the time, inclusive of Canada, St. Kitts, British Virgin Islands, Dominica, Kuwait, Barbados, Poland, Botswana, Trinidad and Tobago, Guyana, Portugal, France, Lithuania. Places like this where they are European countries, and then you know that they are very big on English, like so big on English and all of that. And then Asake came through with a sound that has a bit of Yoruba and all of that. And then these guys still listen to it, they still vibe to it, they still contribute to making sure that this project is doing massive numbers. Obviously, music is a language and everybody understands the language of music. And moving on, we saw where Work of Art surpassed 100 million streams on Audio Mac, a massive one. So, this album is barely 5 days. It dropped on Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. So about 2 days plus, yeah. And then surpassing 100 million on Audio Mac just shows the fact that Ashake has a strong fan base that would do anything to make sure that the album is doing great as we speak. And moving on, we saw Work of Art has now picked number one in 20 countries, inclusive of Nigeria, UK, Cyprus, Benin Republic, Liberia, Ghana, Guinea-Bissau, Cameroon, Ireland, Namibia, Mali, Uganda, Cote d'Ivoire, Gambia, UAE, Tanzania, Niger, Sierra Leone, Qatar, and Estonia. At the same time, Work of Art is now at the point number two, but now number one album on the UK Apple Music, and Asake became the second Nigerian artist with the most number one on the charts. Two album, two number one on the UK charts, massive one to Asake on that one. We say a big congrats to him, and trust me, it is just beginning. Asake is about to set, whenever it drops the year, yeah, whenever I drop an album, it takes over the year like that. So hopefully this year will go the same thing as last year, and let's see if we're going to take over the year like it did last year. Moving on, we have Fireboy. as the next guy in the news. Two IBNL guys doing good for themselves. We saw where for Fireboy was nominated for four categories at the Global Music Award in South Africa, and then categories like Best Afro Pop with the song Peru Remix, Best Collaboration with Peru Remix at the same time, Video of the Year with Bandana with Asake, and then for the Best Hip Hop with Ladipo with the song Running. Amazing one for Fireboy. Now, hopefully, he gets to bag one or two awards for himself in that for the awards. Moving on, we saw where Fireboy with Ed Sheeran with the song Peru hits 250 million Spotify streams. You know, funny how a lot of persons don't rate this guy, but then this guy is massively big. Like when I mean massively, massively big. Doing good numbers and not really, he's not the type that will come and blurt about it, talk about it. But then this guy is doing massive, massive numbers as we speak. I saw where Fireboy DML, the song Scatter, makes FIFA top 100 greatest tracks of all time on Spotify. Massive one to him on that one at the same time. We saw where Peru, the initial song, surpassing 85 million streams on Spotify, while Fireboy has done it again, and this time he has outdone himself by hitting a career stream on YouTube for a record 700 million streams on YouTube. Massive one to Fireboy in that one. We know artists, there's some artists who are quite big, and then for their streams, career stream on no platform, they have like 500 million, 400 million. But then this young lad has about 700 million on just YouTube. Massive one to him. And then obviously you could just tell the fact that not even all the song has videos. You can imagine. So imagine if you have more videos, you're talking about billions. But then massive on to Fireboy. I will say congratulations to him. Ruga is the next guy on the news. The self-acclaimed bad boy of the industry. This guy is you are a bad boy. This guy is a bad boy. Moving on, we saw where he dropped two singles at the point. Johnson Boy and Bon Bon, amazing singles at the time. And they were going to lead to the project, and we all can't wait to see what the album will look like. Moving on, we saw where he announced the world tour in the US, and then he said it was going to be in places like Boston, New York, Philadelphia, Washington, Columbus, Minneapolis, Chicago, Charlotte, Atlanta, Dallas, Houston, Los Angeles, Phoenix, San Francisco, and then Seattle. From the 2nd day of August, spanning through the 26th day of August, it's going to be a back-to-back event, and Ruga is saying, I'm going to be in these places to shut them down. Amazing one for Ruga. Wish him the best as it begins that one. We saw him saying, Hello America, proudly announcing my first ever headline tour in your country, Road the World. Third date is officially live, and we're running through 15 cities this August. Pre-sales go live tomorrow, 10 a.m. and all of that. So massive one to him on that one. We saw where for Ruga is going to be on 24th of June. It's going to be at the Afro Cypher Festival. Massive one to him. Trust me, Ruga is everywhere as we speak, everywhere. And then he has a trademark. Trademark is simple. He goes to this space, shuts it down, and then toy with their girls. These girls, I miss all the fans that we have in the world, but it's looking like the girls really love Ruga like so well, because you just see you can see the energy, you can see the vibe, and how they reciprocate the energy back to Ruga. It's amazing. They come out on stage with him, dance with him, do a lot of stuff with him, and obviously Ruga is taking them by storm. And moving on, we saw Ruga acclaimed a WhatsApp group where, according to him, they help their friends or they help their neighbors regardless. If you want to get this about this WhatsApp group, go to his page and you'll see where he posted this and spoke about this. I won't tell you guys about that one. Anyways, moving on, we saw Ruga live in London announcing that, saying is going to be there on the first day of October 2023 at the Eventim Apollo London. That's coincides to be Nigerian Independence Day. Ruga is saying, I'm going to be in this space to actually do my thing in the space. But Ruga, his shows are becoming something to look forward to, because you get to see like highlights at every point. Ruga shows are never boring, never ever boring. So the fact that even if you're not there, you want to stream it, you want to watch it, you want to see what he's doing, you want to see what he has done, and then his artistic always speak for him, because whenever I get to a space, he locked that place down. And this time, London are set to entertain Ruga on the 1st of October 2023. That also happens to be Nigerian Independence Day. And Ruga is saying it's going to be Jonesy World Ruga Live in London. Please, you don't want to miss that one. Tickets are available. Just check his bio. You're going to get tickets. Ruga is set to storm London. And then that is after the US tour, August. So after August, Ruga is going straight to London. So you just tell the fact that Ruga is going to have a very, very busy month from August to October. is going to be so busy for Ruga. Anyways, we wish him the best as actually on back on the stores. Anyways, we'll come to the end of this one and we'll come to catch you guys on the very, very next one. Stay safe, guys, and always remember you have to be careful. Catch you tomorrow. Stay safe.